everybody, it's McGrath with Driven for Life and drivenforlife.com, and it's raining. So I thought I'd wear a hat to keep the water out of my face, and you're actually under an awning over there with the camera, so it might be a little echoey, but getting into this week, we've been talking about communication, how we communicate with others, how to best be prepared for that situation. And one big topic with communication that I see all the time is that most people seem to talk to every single person the exact same way. And here's what I mean by that. You know, people will go up and they don't even think that different people like to be communicated with in different ways. And for a lot of you may have heard of something called neuro-linguistic programming. The actual name, the neuro, what's going on in the brain, to the linguistic, how we actually communicate information, process information that we receive. And there's three main types, which is there's the auditory, person who likes to communicate verbally and he likes to hear information. There's the kinesthetic, they're that person that's very into the emotional side, the feeling of it. And then there's the visual, that person who learns and processes information by what they see. And you know, each one likes to receive information completely different. Obviously, you know, auditory, they like to hear the information. They want to hear what's going on, and they can usually listen to it, and they can be looking at something completely different, hearing this over here, and then hear 10 things going on at once and get it all. That's just the way they're wired. And a visual communicator, well, they're ones that like to look at it while they're getting the information, but they assimilate that information while they're looking at it, and they get more information quicker that way. Kinesthetics love to do things. They love to get involved, be hands-on, be active. And just so you know, we all have all three of these in our makeup. We just have one that's usually dominant. So, and the only reason I bring that up, I'm not an expert in neuro-linguistic programming. However, I do recognize that the vast majority of people, they talk to everybody the exact same way. They don't look at them and say, what's the best way to get information to this person? How do they need to hear it? And when we start taking that position in our communication, and that is one of putting ourselves in the other person's shoes, when we start doing that, we start communicating different, and we start getting different results. So take a look at the people in your life. You don't have to be an expert in neurolinguistics to know that this person prefers to hear information this way and this one that way. You don't have to be an expert. You can look up that stuff online if you want to get in more detail. You just use some common sense. Going, you know what? They prefer it when I look at them when I talk to them. Or they prefer to hear it. Or they don't get it until they actually do it. You know that about the people you're talking to most of the time. And if you don't know it yet, get to know them better. So anyway, know the person you're talking to, change your style, deliver the message in a style that relates with them. That's our message today. So it's Eric McGrath, Driven for Life, drivenforlife.com. Make today your best day. We're going to see you tomorrow. Bye for now.